Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So we bring to you updates on Ijesha's case. We all know that this back and forth has been going on since April, when Ijesha was alleged to have sexually assaulted a ward under the care of Princess. So the new update right now is that there's going to be a ruling on Ijesha's trial within the trial that is facing. So what this simply means is that the trial is still ongoing based on the fact that they have not proven that Ijesha actually defiled and sexually assaulted young lady in the custody of Princess. What the trial within trial simply means is that they are going to try Ijesha based off of what he initially said when he was first arrested by the police, when he was first alleged to have defiled a child of 14 years old. The statement he gave us at that time was that he actually did it. He agreed and accepted and admitted to the offense of defiling and sexually harassing a 14-year-old child. But later, when he was able to get a lawyer for himself, his legal counsel then objected to the statement, saying that he only gave that statement under duress. So the Lagos State Special Offense Court in Ijesha on Thursday scheduled December 15th for the ruling of the trial within trial for the embattled actor Olarewaju Miyinka. Trial within trial is a court trial in an ongoing court trial. It is typically done to establish the allegations of involuntariness of a confession, while the main trial is suspended. So the within trial, which commenced on November 19th of 2021, is aimed at validating the voluntariness of the proposed confessional statement made by Ijesha at Sabo Police Station Division, Yaba, after he was arrested on the 22nd of April. That was the beginning of all of this saga. The confession statements, which were taken by the police officer, whose name is Abigail Omami, had indicated that Ijesha initially confessed to having raped a minor. That was what he confessed to in his statement, that, oh yes, I've been caught red-handed, and yes, I actually did it. Probably he was thinking it was just going to end at that phase. He would eventually be released. There won't be a court sitting, there won't be a court proceeding and stuff like that. And in a video that was also shared online, it seemed to be consenting to the allegations made by Princess in the video. He was pleading and begging Princess in the video, letting her know that he will never do this again. It's not going to happen again. He pleaded and pleaded, but Princess was hell-bent on the fact that this cannot go scot-free. I have heard this 7 years ago, and you still came back here to still do the same thing at our age 14. To the trial within trial matter. Defense counsel led by Dada Awoshika had opposed the statement. Mr. Awoshika argued that according to the Evidence Act Section 29 subsection 5, in relation to the testimonies presented before the court, both by Mrs. Omami and Ijesha, the statements were obtained from his client under duress. Meanwhile, the prosecutor, led by Y.A. Sule, insisted that the defendant was not tortured but made the statement voluntarily. Mr. Sule even noted that the police didn't beat Ijesha at all. The only beating that he received was from the mob in Princess's house. He said that the police didn't beat Ijesha or subject him to any inhumane treatment, but rather the beating was done by the mob in Princess's house. If you notice also in the video that his clothes was already torn, he was being dragged left, right, and center. In fact, his cap had left his head, as at that time the only thing he was doing was just pleading and begging for forgiveness from Princess. So, on knowing this, the trial has been adjourned to December 15th. This should be in less than 2 weeks, and the ruling is going to take place again before they can now proceed on the main trial of the allegations of sexual assault of Ijesha. Then, recalling that witness called Brown Asokwo, who was supposed to come and stand a witness against Ijesha, refused to appear because he was said to be jittery and scared to show up in court due to one security reasons or the other, which this was countered by the legal counsel of Ijesha, saying that it is unacceptable. The DPP are the ones who are supposed to provide adequate security for whoever seems to be threatened and scared to appear in court to witness against his client. According to the state counsel, Mr. Yusuf Sule, he made this disclosure a few weeks ago in December. He said, while explaining the absence of the two witnesses stated to testify against the actor, that is Ijesha, Babatunde Omiyinka in his ongoing trial. He said in his words, and I quote, "My lord, the first witness is a police officer. He could not come to court because he has been transferred and needs to get permission from where he was posted. Second witness could not come to court. He is G3. He is scared to come to court. My lord, we will ensure that all the witnesses are in court by next week, Friday." This was the prosecutors saying that the supposed witness against Baba Ijesha seems to be scared. The other person, who is a police officer, also is not available to testify against him. But on hearing this, Baba Ijesha's legal counsel said, lie, this is unacceptable. What we both agreed on was that the police officer is not able to show up because it was posted. Now you're coming up with another thing saying that there's a particular witness who seems to be scared. If a witness seems to be scared, DPP should be able to provide adequate security for such witness. Interview with Sunday Beats, Ogala said, "The claim that witnesses are being threatened is absolute rubbish. It is close to no issue until the witness's name is mentioned, and we can confirm that the name is on the list of the prosecuting team's witnesses. The Lagos State Directorate of Public Prosecution is the prosecutor, so if it is true that a witness is being threatened, the state should provide security for the witness, rather than making an unfounded claim in court. The burden of proof is on the prosecuting team. The DPP should tell the world who the witness they claim is being threatened is and who is threatening the person." The DPP's Directors of Public Relations, Yinka Adeyemi, called me yesterday, Thursday, and said she wanted an adjournment because of one of the witnesses had been transferred. I told her it was okay with me, that we would agree on a date for adjournment. I'm surprised that the prosecution team then went to court to claim that a witness is being threatened. Let them come to court next Friday to mention the name of the witness whom they claim is being threatened. In light of this, the judge gave the prosecution counsel a summon note for one Brown Asokwo, who is a witness but has refused to appear before the court to do so in the next court sitting. This was the person who seems to be scared and threatened and has been summoned by force by fire to show up and witness against the defendant. So back to the matter that brought us today, which is Baba Ijesha counter statements. Initially, when he was arrested in April 22 and arraigned to court June 24th by the Lagos State Police Command for allegedly sexually assaulting a 14-year-old foster daughter of comedian Princess, Baba Ijesha made a statement agreeing and admitting to the offense of allegation and rape, actually. But after he was able to obtain and get a lawyer, his legal team are now saying that the only reason why that statement is still very much alive is because their clients gave that statement under duress. That is, it was under some pressure subjection to have done and given such statement. Well, guys, we bring to you the updates and keep you posted on Baba Ijesha. Hope that the young girl in question gets adequate justice, and also whoever has been accused wrongly gets vindicated. Well, guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, drop your comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.